Hey guys, I don't know how long I'll make this here. I was hoping to do a video and upload it about how my day has went. As you know, it's Sunday, and if I can, I try to make it to the church I've been going to. Regardless if you believe in any of what I've talked about, but if you do subscribe and you watch, because I know some people don't believe, or I never push nothing on nobody or anybody, and but, if you've been watching the channel for a while, you know that I do try to attend church as often as possible. And it had been laid on my heart this week to reconsider someone's offer a few weeks ago in church of some charity, because I had turned it down. And if I truly had felt like I really needed it right then, I would have accepted. But this past week, I was sharing that, what they had offered with my neighbor. And in the exact same moment that I was sharing with my neighbor, Betty, the Spirit put in my heart and my mind, you need to reconsider. And if you make it to church Sunday and they're there, I want you to talk to them. So I went about my week. This was probably Wednesday when I was sharing that with Betty, and that was laid on my heart. So, a few days go by, I'm really getting into my walks. The day before yesterday, I had realized I got a blister going on my left foot, on the side. Yesterday, when I took a shower, when I got, while I was in the shower, I noticed one of the bottom of my toes had kind of a blood blister, and that wasn't there the day before. I've been really going hard at my walking, and I'm doing when I'm doing these walks, I'm not just walking at a steady, normal pace. I'm doing the speed walking. So I realized yesterday when I got back from taking the shower, I was like, I felt the move again. It said, tomorrow I want you to talk to those people. Because I couldn't remember their names then. And I won't mention their names now. Let's just say this. The service was really well. During service, I had to get up and go to the bathroom, and I saw that they were there. They sit usually 2 rows behind me, and or 2 or 3, I don't know how many, but I don't pay attention to the details too much. I just know they're behind me, where they normally sit. And I was like, okay, maybe I need to talk to them today. And it wasn't because I have been thinking about this. I haven't been stirring this over in my brain like, I did think in my mind when I first turned it down, well, the fact that they offered me the ability to, what they offered was, hey, I don't know, do you need some new clothes? Do you need some nice clothes to wear, like to church or wherever you need to go? I don't know. So, in my mind, I was thinking about real dressy stuff and all this, and I didn't know how. So I turned it down out of my mind. So to be told to reconsider it, and today, in service, the Spirit was like, look, what you consider nice is totally different than other people's nice, and you just need to explain that to them, and also explain to them whatever type of clothes they may be able to get you. Depending on what it is, you're going to wear it during your days, every day, or whatever day of the week it is. So anyway, there you go. I approached them. I told them what I needed to tell them, and we worked it out. I didn't know if they wanted to take me somewhere, not necessarily today, and then let me pick this stuff out. He said, well, my wife does all my clothes for me. Like, she knows my sizes, knows what I like. If you want, you can give us your sizes. She can do that. And I said, well, I didn't know if y'all want to take me somewhere and let me pick. And they said, that'd be great. But right now, we're not home a lot. Like, they were like, up until yesterday, we've been gone for 2 weeks. And as soon as church is over today, sometime before this evening, we got to head out again to Kentucky. Like, they got several places they have to go. That's none of my business. But, so then the other option was we can give you some funds, and you can pick out your own clothes and do what you need to with it. Man, it was hard for me I'm stirring in my brain, like, should I do this? And it's like, hey, so anyway, long story short, they gave me a ride home so they know where I live. I exchanged phone numbers. They went to go get them something to eat, blah, 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 blah. And they stopped back by a little while ago and blessed me with an envelope. I won't divulge how much money or anything. Let's just say it was a nice enough amount that, he told me, whatever you need or you pray about it, and whatever you think is suitable that you need to do, I want you to do that. So I'm waiting right now. Someone's going to pick. I went down to a neighbor to see about getting a ride to the store and maybe picking up a few things. Not necessarily going clothes shopping today. And they were washing clothes, and they only got one. They've got a washer, no dryer. And I could see they had a lot of clothes to wash. And I need to wash clothes. So right now they're loading their truck up with some clothes. I've got my clothes on the front porch. I'm going to get picked up. We're going to go to the laundromat. I'm going to wash my clothes, wash their clothes. I'm probably going to go to the grocery store and pick up a few things, not a lot, because I know that I need to hold on to a certain amount till I get to a place where I can pick out some sort of clothes, whether that be a thrift store, because I do most of my clothes shopping at a thrift store. Now, that being said, I do need new shoes, so I will be trying to get a ride in the next day or two to an actual shoe store, because I'm a 13 wide, and it's not that easy to find like a cheap pair at Walmart or somewhere else in a 13 wide, let alone even a shoe store. An actual shoe store a lot of times is very limited on the selection of my size. So, I have to be really picky, and I have like a condition on my feet where like there's been times I bought shoes and they seemed perfect in store, but a week later they absolutely were awful. So I have to be real careful when I buy a brand new pair of shoes. I try to keep them as clean as possible for at least a week until I know they're going to be what I want to keep. Because, within a week, I can tell moving around in them every day whether they're going to work or not. If they're hurting my feet within the first few days, they're back in the box and I'm getting back to the store. And that's just a fact. So anyway, I guess I kind of shared what I wanted to share. And I'm doing that because I didn't think I was going to have time, but I'm not gone yet. So the Spirit moved me to go ahead and make this video and share with you the glorious day I'm having. It's not that I'm boasting or bragging about anything. I am just blessed to be able to be alive. And I'm blessed to be able to share my testimony, you could call it, whatever you want to call it, whatever you believe. I don't, you know what I mean? I'm not here shoving nothing down anybody's throat. And I appreciate each and every one of you that do watch this. I appreciate everybody that likes and subscribes. And, if you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing. I got to remember to start trying to do that at the beginning of the videos. That's probably where I have my best option but you know the deal. So, if possible, I may make another video before the end of the day, but I'm not that worried about it. I've been blessed. I made it to church. I'm about to go get some things that need to be taken care of because I got another couple of days before payday. So I'm able to, I'm going to go and get a little bit of dog food, a little bit of cat food, wash some clothes, wash my neighbor's clothes, put a little gas in the truck. And then, hold on to a certain amount. So that maybe tomorrow I can go somewhere, or even on my payday, I'll have a little extra money. And when I'm out and I'm at the right place, I'll look for shoes, and I might buy a few shirts and a couple pairs of pants. It just depends. I gotta see what strikes me, what I think is suitable for myself. And that being said, I think that's all I need to say. And thank you very much. I want to say thanks greatly to a brother, that commented on a short earlier today about something. And he made a point that really, really struck home. Because I believe truly you are what you put out. If I put out negative, I'm going to get back negative. I put out positive. And there was a short that within this past week or two I'd made with some music to it, just me dancing, and I had referred to myself in an ugly way across the screen of the short. I tried to go in and edit it and see if I could delete that particular, the wording off of it and leave that short up, but I couldn't figure it out, so I just deleted it. It wasn't like it was a big deal, but I understood, and I really appreciated him pointing that out to me, that, you know, hey, don't use them ugly words to describe yourself. So I'm going to do better moving forward. I'm not some ugly, goofy, Neanderthal type person. I'm not what I had worded myself. I was trying to be funny, really. But I realized even in trying to be funny against myself, that was also reinforcement of something negative. I think this video turned out pretty good. I hope some of you comment, let me know. Till next time, Mr. Cloud, Sage of the Eternal Moment over and out. Ditto.